Welcome to more Gran Turismo Sport Closed Beta Specialtatin. Today we have some Group 4 cars around Brands Hatch Indy, so a little bit of a change up. But, well, I'm just pretty cotton picking good at this track, and it makes for some pretty cotton picking good racing because it's close quarters. I've raced at the other track some, but this track makes for a whole heck of a heap of good racing. And also, speaking about the racing in general, I saw on GT Planet someone asking why I don't use the SARE thing. I do use it in a way. After I do a race, if it's a good race, I'll do the save replay function with the SARE button. And then this is how I record the races, is just I trim that to whatever length seems good for a race. Usually I do 5 seconds of showing the race order and then 5 seconds after it ends for the race finish. But the reason I don't use the SARE factory thing is because I don't have a mic that can do that sort of thing. I have an old mic, but from where my internet can't actually handle a mic online, I haven't got a new mic in so long just because I really wouldn't be able to use it. And the PlayStation 4 that I got didn't come with a mic because I got it used for really cheap at a discount store. Which I can't complain. I got it for $250 in 2014, so that was a heck of a heap of a bargain. So, and it still works. I can't complain. But yeah, I actually can do the SARE factory stuff, but it just wouldn't be with a mic. I might do a compilation of something later on, like Rex or Lag or Good Finishes or something like that. But as of now, speaking of good finishes, this race isn't finished yet, but it is still pretty cotton picking good, so it does have one end of that spectrum. And the other end might happen. We'll just have to see, folks. I am in the lead here, but there's some pretty cotton-picking fast 4Cs in this race, and I assume they're going to have a whole heck of a heap of better tire wear than me. The GTR is heavier, and it's four-wheel drive. So, it's a GTR in second, so 4C would have to get by that GTR to get to me, but still, anything's possible at this point, still relatively early in the race. As of now, though, about all I can do is just hit my marks and try to be as fast as possible, if not killing the tires, which I'm not the best at. We'll see how this ends up going, folks. We'll see how this ends up going. As of now, it's going pretty cotton-picking good, really. I mean, I can't complain. I'm still in first. You can't do better than first. Though I kind of have a feeling there's 4Cs creeping up. I can't really tell 100% sure, but I just sort of kind of have that feeling. And especially because I just saw one when I looked back there for that little bit. So, yeah. The 4Cs are coming quicker than Lickety Split here. Jibbity Cricket, I think I'm going to have my hands full in a minute. I don't yet, so I'll try to run as fast as I can while I have time to, but that 4C's coming, and it's coming faster than I'd really like it to. I'll say this, though. Just because my tires are worse doesn't necessarily mean I'm just going to downright let them by. I ain't going to wreck them or anything, but I'm still going to attempt to stay ahead. But that 4C definitely does have better tire wear. There's no doubt about that. So, I'm running slower lap times, but I probably have the better lines. Just in theory, I do, because I qualified higher. So, we'll see how this ends up going, folks. I don't know. Hopefully good. Hopefully good. The GTR is still stable with low tire wear. It's just tighter than bark on a tree. There's really nothing I can do about that. I guess I could try to learn how to save tires and all that, but given that we already know the beta's ending, there's really no point in trying to learn now, because I just have to relearn with the main game. So, yeah, I got what I got, and what I got ain't bad. I haven't really lost all that much time. I am losing little by little, but there ain't that much of the race left, so little by little might not be enough for second place to pass me. Second place might catch me, but catching and passing are different things, as we've seen many times before. For now, though, I'm holding on the best I can, and I mean, the best I can ain't too bad, I guess. And, yeah, it's the last lap. He's right there, but it's the last lap, so I'll do my best here. He's right on my back bumper, but I'm gonna run my lines. I'm gonna run as good of a line as I can, and let's see if he can just get by speed. I don't know. I'm gonna do my best to where I ain't gonna make a mistake, so I ain't gonna really have any room to pass. But he's faster, so as of now, it's nothing. Unless he has a crazy run through here, I think I might get it. But he had a pretty good run through there, and I'll have the draft. So, I think I got it. He gained pretty much all he could there, but I had a big enough lead where even though I had worse tires, he couldn't quite get there in time. Or I actually got there, just couldn't get around in time. So, I'll take it. That's probably one of those races again where if there's another lap, I wouldn't have been able to retain the lead. But there wasn't. So I won, and that was a pretty cotton-picking good race for Gran Turismo Sport Closed Beta. As I said before, don't know how many of these there are going to be left. But nonetheless, this one was pretty cotton-picking good, and that's pretty cotton-picking good, folks. Yeehaw!